France wants the Statue of Liberty back. A French politician calls it back. Now it was a gift from, if you didn't know, it was a gift from France to the United States. Now the crazy thing about it is, they had some land in the French had land in the United States, Louisiana Purchase. You remember that from school? Um, uh, you know, uh, Detroit is a French name for people who didn't know that. That's French. That's French. So yeah, they had some stake in land here or whatever, and I believe it was a gift because the United States helped get them their emancipation. Well, I won't say emancipation. They helped, they fight with the Nazis in Germany. But hey, man, let's listen to the Secretary of Press. I believe her name is Caroline. I don't want to mispronounce it. Caroline Levitt. All right, so let's listen to Miss Caroline Levitt Cook speak of Brother Trump.
Something different. There is now a member of the European Parliament from France who does not think the U.S. represents the values of the Statue of Liberty anymore. They want the Statue of Liberty back. So is President Trump going to send the Statue of Liberty back to France?
Absolutely not. And my advice to that unnamed low-level French politician would be to remind them that it's only because of the United States of America that the French are not speaking German right now. So they should be very grateful to our great country.
Something different. There is now a member of the European Parliament from France who does not think the U.S. represents the values of the Statue of Liberty anymore. They want the Statue of Liberty back. So is President Trump going to send the Statue of Liberty back to France?
Absolutely not. And my advice to that unnamed low-level French politician would be to remind them that it's only because of the United States of America that the French are not speaking German right now. So they should be very grateful.
All right, man. So you heard, with Trump, there's no deficiency of entertainment. When Joe Biden was in there, it was effed up and unentertaining, other than when he fell off bikes or forgot shit. But with Trump, there may be still effed up, and we got to give him some time. Might be a little bit more effed up, but there's no shortage of entertainment. Okay, so if you want to know kind of why this low-level French politician, and people cheered him when he said it, by the way, he is also the president of a far left a political party in France. So that should let you know everything you need to know right then and there, right? That is who he is, right? So you talking about basically, everybody's talking about the United States, going left, going too far left and all that. Real talk, you better look at France. France is not having enough children. They have a birth defect, a birth deficiency, right? They're even offering, for women to freeze their eggs. High in STIs and STDs. You notice it's kind of a repetitive thing when you talk about liberal places and far left places having these issues. So, but hey, America, get Statue of Liberty back. So says a French politician who is making headlines in this country for suggesting the United States is no longer worthy of the monument, which was gifted from France nearly 140 years ago. Raphael Glucksmann is his name, a member of a European Parliament and co-president of a small left-wing party in France, can't claim to speak for all of his compatriots, but a lot of people cheered him. But his assertions in his speech this weekend that some Americans have chosen to switch sides of the tyrants, reflected on broad shockwaves that U.S. President Donald Trump seismic shift in foreign and domestic policies are triggering in France and elsewhere in Europe. Give us back the Statue of Liberty, Glucksmann said, support of his public place party, who applauded and whistled on Sunday. It was our gift to you, but apparently you despise her, so we'll be happy to have her we'll be happy here with us, Glucksmann said. The White House brushed off. We already know what she said. Well, I'll say this part. It's not her quote. The White House brushed back on the comments Monday, saying France instead should be grateful for U.S. support during World War I and II. Glucksman, in turn, then shot back that French gratitude for America's wartime sacrifice is eternal, but added, if the free world no longer interests your government, then we will take up the torch here in Europe. So no one, of course, will come and steal the Statue of Liberty, he wrote ex post. Quote, the statue is yours, but what it embodies belongs to everyone. Okay, whatever. Um, can France claim it back? Who really cares? Yeah, I don't mind donating, but not right now. So we talked about what the White House said. So long story short, he really got mad because it seemed like that President Trump is trying to serve up the Ukraine to Russia. He's supposed to meet with, I think, Putin on Tuesday. Um, but Glucksman Party has been even more critical, posting accusations on the website that Trump is wielding power in a authoritarian manner and is prepared to deliver Russia on a silver platter. Deliver Ukraine on a silver platter to Russia. So in his speech, Levin referred to New York poet Emma Lazarus' words about statue, the mighty woman with a torch who promised a home for her huddled masses yearning to breathe free. Today, the land is ceasing to be with it. It was Glucksman. So basically, what he pretty much saying is that but let me say this. Markin has let his Prime Minister Francis Bayrou play the role of being a more critical voice. Bayrou tore into the brutality that shown the Ukrainian president, can't pronounce his name, Zelensky, I can pronounce that part, during the White House visit suggested that Trump administration risks handing the victory to Russia when it paused military aid to Ukraine. Look here. See, this is what this is about. It's about us not supporting Ukraine no more. Trump trying to end the war and pretty much sitting down with Vladimir Putin. It's always talked about him being treasonous with Putin, and basically just saying, "Hey, man, we ain't supporting y'all financially no more. My people struggling in the States." And what did Trump promise? Trump promised to get the economy back on track, right? Trump promised to get the economy back on track. So how can you get the economy? How can you get the economy back on track and you constantly handing money over to another country? And you got people struggling here. So we supposed to continue struggle. Everything supposed to go up here because of y'all war. Y'all been fighting this war for a couple of years. We didn't want to support it to begin with because how y'all was treating people of melanated descent over there. How y'all was, not helping the Africans out. And people say they was going over there to help y'all out. Y'all was giving them like 3 bullets. So at the end of the day, why do we care? And I know we stick our nose everywhere else, and that ain't what the American public would like to do. But we know we stick our nose everywhere else. But shit, how much longer do you want us to support y'all? We hurting over here. Eggs $20 over here. You know what I'm saying? We getting killed over here. So at the end of the day, y'all best to figure that out. If you got an eternal debt to us for help fighting for y'all emancipation or y'all true freedom and not being taken over by the Nazis and Germany, the Nazis from Germany, then hey man, we can't go back and say we want to take something that we gave y'all, for helping us, not speak German just because y'all won't do what we say do now. And that's how a lot of people think today. It don't matter what you did yesterday. It don't matter what you did for a particular person in the past. It doesn't matter. All that matters is right now. All that matters is right now. And it's sad in my opinion. So it is what it is, man. Let me know what y'all think about it. Check out the current news playlist. Thumbs up the video. Share the video. Subscribe to the channel. Next subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications. Increase your chance notifications. Hit the link tree. Join the Patreon. Follow me on X, Instagram, Spotify, Amazon, Kick, Twitch. Everywhere inside the link tree is the first link that said find me everywhere. Peace in the description.